Fear can make you reject yourself before anybody has even rejected you. You have something you want to do, you have an idea. You know this thing can work. You know that all you need to do is make this phone call, send this proposal, walk into that office. Suddenly your brain starts producing a full-length Nollywood movie. Say, what if they say no? Eh? What if they don't like me? What if I embarrass myself? What if they say, Madam, come, who open gates for this one? And before the person has even opened their mouth, you've already rejected yourself on their behalf. But let me tell you something, eh? At some point, your purpose has to become more important to you than your fear. You know, I experienced this thing recently. I read somewhere where I had an opportunity to speak to someone about a project I'm working on, and I saw the person. And I thought, should I go? Then one man said, no, wait, he's busy. I saw him again. Maybe he doesn't. It's not the right time. Just wait small. An opportunity came. I was still checking it. Should I? Should I not? Maybe somebody should come and introduce me to this man. You know. And time was just going. And I thought to myself, you are standing right in front of the opportunity, and you're waiting for another adult to come and hold your hand and take you there. You know. And I thought to myself, wait, just wait. What are you afraid of? That he will say no. If he say no, and so if he say no, I'll still be me. My project will still exist. My people will still exist. My life will continue. Nobody is going to announce tomorrow. Everybody come and gather. Oh, yesterday she asked somebody something. I did not give her. Let us join and laugh. So I walked up to the man. I spoke. And yes, the response I got wasn't necessarily what I wanted to hear, but I gained something. I know what that is. What I gained is the knowledge that I can do this. Because sometimes victory is not getting the person to say yes. Victory is proving to yourself that fear doesn't get to make your decisions anymore. And I've realized something about fear. Fear doesn't look like panic. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. You know, sometimes it sounds very, very responsible. Like, no, let me wait a little. I will do it next week. I'll prepare myself more. You know, I'll be ready. And sometimes those things are actually wisdom. You know, that's why I'm not telling you to become reckless. So courage is not stupidity. Please don't go and drop into something that is dangerous and say, hey, Jenny told us that purpose is greater than fear. I did not say it like that. Please use your brain. Discernment matters in all. There are times you wait, there are times you prepare, there are times you walk away, right? But there are also times when you know that you already know what you need to do, and the only thing holding you back is fear. That is the moment I'm talking about. Because sometimes we are waiting for confidence to come before we can act. But the confidence doesn't always come first. Sometimes action comes before the confidence follows. You make that call, send that proposal, walk into that room, put your work in front of someone who can reject it, and you discover, oh, I can actually do this. So let me ask you something. What have you been postponing because you're afraid of the answer? Say the truth though. As in, which call have you refused to make? Which business idea have you been keeping inside your head since you don't want to bring it out? Which room are you afraid of entering? Because sometimes the answer you are afraid of is simply no. And please, let's stop behaving as if no is a funeral. It's not a funeral. No is information. No can tell you to adjust. No can tell you to improve. No can send you somewhere else. But if you never asked, you've already given yourself the no. And that one is completely unnecessary. So be wise, prepare, use discernment, but don't allow fear to dress up itself as wisdom and keep you stagnant, because there are things you will never discover about yourself until you are willing to be uncomfortable. Sometimes the person you are waiting to become is sitting on the other side you are afraid to go to. Your purpose has to become greater than your fear. Not because you are fearless, but because you are building, as in what you're building matters more than the rejection. And sometimes, even when the answer is no, you walk away knowing at least I showed up for myself. And that one is victory too. Think about it. Life is not that hard.